I'm using the lapel mic for this video. And guess what? I just did the entire video and I forgot to turn on the mic. I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Hey Shenaniganders, this is actually take 2 because I'm using the lapel mic for this video. And guess what? I just did the entire video and I forgot to turn on the mic. So I'm going to do the whole video again, except this time you don't get my genuine reaction to the box that I'm about to open again. But I'm going to do an unboxing video. It is from a box from Greg Martin. He is the guy who made this. The highlight of my Pinball Shenanigans collection of miscellaneous pinball stuffs. It's the coolest thing ever. So I asked him if he would make something for Jamie, a Cincinnati Bengals logo, and I'd like to see if I could hire him to do so. But he said his shop is basically his backyard. He lives in Winnipeg. Winter's coming. It gets freaking cold out there, so he couldn't do it. And I said, "Oh, no problem. Maybe we'll talk about that in the spring." And a couple days later, he messaged me and said, the weather's supposed to be actually decent, so I'm going to try and pull that off for you. So sure enough, he did. I got the package a couple days ago, and now it's time to open it again. So that's one of the reasons I was a little hesitant to use lapel mics. I just knew I'd screw something up here and there. But thanks again, Papa Sean, for the lapel mic. But let's go see what's in the box. So I know what's in the box now, since this is take 2, but you don't. So I'm going to pretend to open this up again. Whoa, what is in here? Voila, look at that. Greg sent a little package for Dutch, a little package for Jamie, and a little package for Kevin. So super thoughtful, super awesome. Those are not for me to open. Those are clearly not labeled Mike. But this one was not labeled, therefore I get to open it. So check this out. Custom pinball coasters. We've got Pinball Shenanigans logo. They are, I don't know what that technique is called, like branding, like using a hot iron or something to like literally hand do every single triangle and circle. Like that alone probably took a serious amount of time. And it's clear coated, and it's got a cork bottom. So Greg, you rock. Also, Stern Pinball logo. Like, I'm feeling like you literally have to burn that in like 1 millimeter at a time to make that happen. That does not look easy. And that's pretty cool. American Pinball. Ick. And Jersey Jack Pinball. That's pretty cool. That must have been good to have a steady hand to do that, I'm guessing. Oh, wait, there's one more. Dead Flip. That's pretty cool. Okay, so those coasters, I got to find a good spot for those and set those aside for now. Now, I'll show you what is in the box. Jamie is a huge Bengals fan. She's got a whole spare bedroom just packed full of Bengals stuff everywhere. And when she was gone away once upon a time, a couple years ago, I had my buddy paint the entire room orange. So when she came home, it was a nice little surprise for her. Oh, this is stuff you're not really supposed to see yet either. That's kind of like the show and tell portion of the video. Okay, so here is what is in the box. Check this out. How friggin' cool is that? That is huge too. It's got like the whole B's cut out, and then the stripes are cut out for the front. Jamie is gonna love that. So can't wait to give that to her. That's gonna be a Christmas gift. And I tried to, pay for Greg's services, but he just wasn't having it. So Greg, you rock. Thank you very much. This is awesome. Oh shit. It's awesome as long as I don't break it. Okay, so yeah. Some pretty awesome shenaniganders out there in the world. Okay, as for show and tell, when I was at Maple Pinball, I got a cool Marco keychain. I have one of these somewhere in the basement. Trying to find it will be challenging. I'm looking around, but I'm not seeing it. Also, got this cool little Punny Factory helmet. Take it out of the plastic, which looks like it is a keychain / beer bottle opener. My first Punny Factory merch. So I'll find a good spot for that. That's pretty cool. And I went ahead and bought a handheld butane torch because I have the bigger tank and it's running out of propane, and I saw Kerry Hardy was using this style on a flame polishing video he did once. So I asked him what he used, and he pointed me in the right direction, and I ended up going with this. It's only like 20 bucks. And then I got some butane refills. So excited to use this. And buddy Bruce, who bought my Sea Witch and my Pinball Magic, he noticed that I was working on Whirlwind a while back and asked if I wanted a poster, and I said, sure. He gave it to Ben Benedict. Ben Benedict gave it to Kevin. 6 months later, boom, there it is. So thanks, Bruce, for that. That's pretty sweet. I'll find a good spot for that. Oh, and also at Maple Pinball, I won this Translite Stern Mandalorian. Actually, this is where my Mando used to be, but it is sold. But it is signed by Dwight Sullivan, programmer, and Brian Eddy, the designer. So that's pretty freaking cool. That was part of the Maple Pinball raffle. And then Teolis gave me this poster of the Foo Fighters full-size poster. So let's see if I can find a spot in the basement for that. That is pretty sweet. And then one last thing. So I found this on Kijiji, but it was in Oakville, like an hour and a half away from my house. So I posted in the Ontario Pinball group, hey, can anyone pick this up for me? I want to grab it before it's gone. So I got to thank Conti Dinda for picking this up for me. He lives in Oakville. And then on my way back from Maple Pinball, I dropped by his place and picked it up. But this is a good brand, Milwaukee, and highly recommended cordless soldering iron. I can be free from the cords. Can maybe just leave this on the bench. Transferring this from, the bench to the machine back and forth is a royal pain in the butt. And so I have upgraded to this, and I'm very excited to use it. It's lightweight, heats up in like 8 seconds. I've got the pointy tip. I've got the wedge style tip. And I just bought an extra battery on like the Black Friday sales for like 40 bucks shipped. That should be arriving today, actually. And I got it all for 100 bucks, all this. Brand new in the box, never used. They're normally about 200 or 250, so we got a pretty sweet deal on that. So thanks again, Conti, for picking that up for me, and it was good to meet you. I appreciate it. So I think that's about it for the show and tell portion of the video. Yeah, too bad the whole first take was in complete silence. Gotta remember to turn on the mic. Hopefully I learned that lesson the hard way so that I don't have to learn it again. Is my mic green? Yay, it's green. Okay. So should work this time. Anyway, thanks again, Greg. Really, really, really appreciate it. Very excited to give Jamie this and the boys their gifts. And you managed to pull it off before the snow hit, so that is pretty sweet. Thanks again, and yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one.